They put pen to page like a petition. You were always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the train.
On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Joe has begun. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Running back sent in motion left. 1st down throw by Purdy. This is reeled in by Pittman. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it'll be 3rd and 12.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Now they send their back in motion right. On 3rd down, Purdy escapes out to the left. And down he goes. The Cardinals got there. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. Fields this at the 19. Broke through the tackle. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it'll be Cardinals football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
That's one.
From the gun, it's Murray. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Murray on 3rd down. Finds a man right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense going for it here, 4th and 5.
Hey, hey, hey.
They snap it to Murray. He finds him beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They've got a man in motion. 2-2. Down carry for Taylor. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Play stopped by Damone Clark. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Third and just 2 to go. They go again with Taylor. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down.
Let's go.
Putting a receiver in motion. On 4th down, here's Murray. They connect for the first. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They send a tight end in motion. Now Murray on the play fake. Headed out right. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the 2, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 31. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Throw on third down. Taken in by Harrison. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They'll run. It's Benson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is some old school brutality. An offense close to a first down, a defense that knows there's a run headed right its way. In a battle of wills, the offense gets it done.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Big ace.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get the game's first points here in the second. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They kick the running back in motion. Here's 2nd and 7. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Buzz. Big ace. Swim.
They send him left out of the slot. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line, knowing to run.
And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down come. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's got Harrison, and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that will set up 1st and goal. Taylor trying the left side. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. It's the Cardinals, who only need a couple on 2nd and 2. Taylor, and he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Here's Sly to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a great return has the offense just a touch shy of midfield as they start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Left side pulled in by Pittman. That goes for 36 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Okay, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Pretty throwing here on first. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop it behind the line. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. That's Julian Blackmon. And the Cardinals take over on his 5th interception of the season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders are willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Murray setting up to throw. He put everything he had into this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Buys time, rolling right. On the move, looking deep down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now Kyler. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. So that brings up 4th and long. The Cardinals out for the punt. Kevontae Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So no return on that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. First down, ball at the 36. Purdy gets this from the pistol. He's on the move. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion is still pretty good for the defense.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Pittman's got it. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Tackle made by Jeff Okuda. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They send a man in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Broken up by a big guy at the line. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down throw by Purdy. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Paulson Adebo's got it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Keyword, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey. I know sauce. Biggest. 2-2. 2-2.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
2-2.
2nd and 4. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it. The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Big Ace.
Play action now, Murray. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Donovan Wilson picks it off. And the Cowboys take over as he records his 10th career INT. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down, just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Adrian Taylor Demerson getting there for the tackle.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. Has it down close. Touchdown, Dallas. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey. 1-1.
Running right, this is Taylor. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
That's one. 1-1.
He's got Smith. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by Deron Bland. All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. That's caught for the 1st. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Oh, baby, that was sweet. They popped him before he could even get started on that return.
Imagine running down the field, navigating all those guys that want to block you. You get free, and I'm sure part of these guys on this punt coverage team, Kate, are wondering, was he going to wave his hand? Is it going to be a fair catch? Was it all for naught? No, it was not. And they get a chance to lay the wood, and they deliver.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th.
Right?
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Sit.
Running back sent in motion.
2-2-1.
Throwing now from the gun. This reeled in by Benson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Hey, easy, quiver. 1-1.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
1-1.
They're going to run the draw here with Benson. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. It's a gain of 5, but they still need a bunch here on 4th down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
It'll be a field goal try from Joey Sly. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Up and good from Joseph. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Turpin with a return. And look at this return. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Purdy on first down. Hits his running back. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
From the gun is Purdy. It's taken in by Lamb. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's able to get this down to the edge of the red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
19, brings up 7 and 4 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21. This is reeled in by Pittman. And he'll go down here at the 16. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down from the red zone. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They kick the running back in motion. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Colson Adebo's got it. And the Cardinals have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Down up at the 6-yard line. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open. 1-1. Hot. Omaha, Omaha. 1-1.
Taylor again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals getting closer to their 10th win of the season.
Go on, Nate.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
1-1.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you could give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd down now, 7 to go. To throw. On the move, headed right. Looking slant. Oh, the football's loose. And the Cardinals grab it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
They give to Taylor, right side. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Empty. 1-1. 2-2.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He puts some power on it, deep one left. He's got it inside the 10. And in for the Arizona touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Cardinals grow the lead now to 22 points. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Turpin with a return. And look at this return. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Running back sent in motion. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Another try following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Third and long, Purdy. A throw right side finds Pittman. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Purdy looking to throw. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First down throw by Purdy. Throwing deep for the end zone. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
That throw came out 1 second earlier. That could have been 6.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. And the Cardinals are stopped on the return on the final play of this game. So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.
is in the end, everything collides. My childhood, step back out the monster that you see. My songs know what you did in the dark. So light 'em up, light 'em up, light 'em up. I'm on fire. So light 'em up, light 'em up, light 'em up. I'm on fire. My songs know what you did in the dark. My songs know what you did in the dark. So light 'em up, light 'em up, light 'em up. I'm on fire. So light 'em up, light 'em up, light 'em up. I'm on fire. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I stay, broski, yummy. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G. I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in it, she just made a beat. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my this say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I release my soul, now they taking pictures of it.